other parties have been claiming that you are a proxy of BJP.
I don't give a damn to what they say. We all were arrested on the same day. They were taken to the 5-star hotel and kept there. And I was taken to Tihar jail for 6 years. They were released after 6 months. People feel oppressed and suppressed. People feel silenced. Umar Abdullah, Mahbub Mufti, Sajjad Loon, these are the people when Gilani Sahab passed away. They didn't speak even a word. Ask Umar Abdullah, Mahbub Mufti, who are today talking about prisoners, did they even condole death of Altaf Fantosh or Muhammad Ashraf Serahi who died in jail? They are shameless people. They are exploiting the sense of Kashmiris. They are liars. It is chance for the people of Jammu and Kashmir to elect representatives who can truly represent them. हर हुकूमत है आनी जानी है मोहब्बत मगर जावेदानी. ये तख्त व ताज तुमको मुबारक. हम दिलों पे हुकूमत करेंगे.
Hello and welcome to Maktoob. This is Gafira Qadir and today we have with us Awami Itehad Party's Engineer Rashid. He has been in jail for 6 years and today he is out on interim bail till 2nd October. Today he is campaigning for his brother in Langate constituency and he has recently won parliamentary elections defeating prominent politician Umar Abdullah. You have spent 6 years in jail and today you're out interacting with people in such a huge crowd. How has it been? How does it feel? Is it overwhelming?
It is of course overwhelming and I have faced worse things in jail. But the memories of these people, the surroundings has kept me alive. I belong to them, they belong to me, and I am sure that together we can fight the battle for restoration of legitimate rights of people of Jammu and Kashmir.
The elections are happening after a decade. How do you see it?
Elections, it's a regular process after regular intervals. But this election is important for the reason because Modi ji on 5th August 2019 has destroyed everything, bulldozed the constitution, eroded everything what we had, abrogated Article 370, 35, and after that there have been too many assaults on our legitimate rights. So it is time for the people, it is chance for the people of Jammu and Kashmir to elect representatives who can truly represent them, who can represent J&K in New Delhi, rather representing New Delhi and J&K.
So, other parties have been claiming that you are a proxy of BJP. How do you see that? And considering you have been in jail for years, how does it feel?
I don't give a damn to what they say. The other parties, you mean Umar Abdullah and Sajjad Loon, because they are seeing their palaces getting down to earth, if not today, be it tomorrow. Having said that, how shameful for them that we all were arrested on the same day. They were taken to the 5-star hotel and kept there. And I was taken to Tihar jail for 6 years. They were released after 6 months. And charges against them were dropped, which were absolutely grave in nature. And I still am facing UAPA charges despite having done nothing. Had there not been the court consents, I would have shown you the charge sheet and you would have certainly a lost laugh on them.
So, right now, what are the issues that people talk to you about? Like, what are their hopes?
People feel oppressed and suppressed. People feel silenced. That's why the moment I came out from the Srinagar airport, someone came and whispered in my ear. I'm telling you honestly. He said that, shall I raise a slogan? Ab dilon se nikla dar, aaya engineer. I said, yaar, what are you talking? But I never knew. I don't even remember that from which place he was. Right now, right there at Srinagar airport. But the moment I came out, he chanted the slogan. And there were some, I had not planned any program there. There were some 50, 100 people from various places. They responded. And that slogan has now become a slogan of every house. So the big thing which I have achieved and which people want to know is the fear which they were subjected to for last 5.5 years. They want to come out of that. And thanks God, I have given a vent to the people's silence, to their feelings, to their sentiments, aspirations and sacrifices. And now people have started speaking, telling spade a spade.
So, in this election, the parties have been talking about prisoners a lot. Do you think people relate to you, resonate with you?
Tell me one thing, who is talking about prisoners? Umar Abdullah, Mahbub Mufti, Sajjad Loon, these are the people when Gilani Sahab passed away, differences with him. He was denied even a dignified funeral. They didn't speak even a word. When my cellmate, Altaf Fantosh, who spent 2.5 years together in the cell, he spent his last day of his life with me. His body was handed over to the family in the darkness of the midnight. Asif Umar Abdullah Mahbub Mufti, who are today talking about prisoners, did they even condole death of Altaf Fantosh or Muhammad Ashraf Serahi, who died in jail? They are shameless people. They are exploiting the sense of Kashmiris. They are liars. Kashmiris need Kashmir needs a political platform that can take them out of the mess, because it is not a routine state. It's not a normal state where 1 lakh people have died. It is just equivalent to 2 districts of UP. Let it be 2.5 districts. And in such a place, when 80,000 or 1 lakh people have died, you need to do politics of wisdom, politics of maturity, rather trying to politicize everything and just trying to get votes, whatsoever may happen to people, at the cost of their integrity and self-respect.
I'm sure it would not be easy,
Last.
but would you mind sharing your brief experience in jail?
I have written my autobiography, and who knows, I may go back to jail. I have to deal with those people only. So, dil pe bahut boj hai. I have written my autobiography, titling it "Nothing to Hide." And if I get a regular reel, let us pray, I certainly will publish it. In the jail I had been, it is a hell within the hell, a state within the state. I can tell you only that thing. I had a problem in the gallbladder. I would keep on crying for months together with pain. Nobody would care. Ultimately, when they saw that the man may die, they offered me a surgery, but on the condition I will not inform my family. And I will give an undertaking, if I die, nobody is responsible. And I have no option but to do it. And when I was taken in custody to the hostel, my son, who was studying in Delhi in class 11th or 12th, he somehow came to know through some inmate. He came to see me in hostel. But trust me, he was not allowed to see me even in hostel. So this is what jail means.
When you talk about resolving Kashmir issue, what do you mean when you say resolving, and what resolution does Kashmir need?
It is so simple. Why are you putting me again and again to this thing, because which we have been narrating since 1989? Government of India has a claim on that part of the LOC. Modi ji, Amit Shah and Rajnath Singh have been making bigger claims that people up, they call POK or Pak Administered Kashmir, whatever you may call it, they want to be part of the India. They say that every single citizen of POK and Gilgit-Baltistan want to come to this side. But it's obvious that Pakistani government will not remove the borders and allow them to flow to this side. The better thing is, if India is so confident, let us ask those people democratically to express their opinion. Same has to be done here. But if Modi ji has a better idea than that, if he doesn't believe in his words when he says that entire J&K is integrated with Union of India, let Modi ji come out with some other proper resolution. We will discuss, but he is not ready to discuss. So those who run away from the dialogue have a weak argument, and Modi ji certainly has, because he has in a way closed all the doors for any resolution within the embrace of Indian Constitution. He has forced Kashmiris to radicalization, and he has given a large space to radical groups by closing the door within the framework of Indian Constitution.
After the results, if you win and other parties would want to form an alliance with you, what will be your decision? Who will be your ally?
Wait till it. For me, it is not important. For me, important is what happens to people of Jammu and Kashmir. How does a permanent peace return to the valley, return to the J&K, and where is the final resolution when both India and Pakistan will stop fighting, madness will go, and we and our youth will have a better future.
Do you see the AIP winning?
We have already won. What are you saying? I am already in parliament. One. Number two, the popular sentiment is with me. People support my commitment, and I belong to them, they belong to me. I will conclude by saying a line from a poem. It is in Urdu. हर हुकूमत है आनी जानी है मोहब्बत मगर जावेदानी. It is for these PDP, NC, BJP, Congress. I will repeat. हर हुकूमत है आनी जानी है मोहब्बत मगर जावेदानी. ये तख्त व ताज तुमको मुबारक, हम दिलों पे हुकूमत करेंगे.
Thank you so much for your time.